I will not say no. Ugh. I miss Wavelength. Dana, I have great news. If you missed the stream on Monday, we're doing a Wavelength stream on Thursday before we go away on vacation for a week. Bloons? We're Bloonsing. I've been bloody convinced. Calm Baby also addicted to Bloons. How do you play Wavelength? I have no idea. How are there only 42 viewers on Twitch for Bloons Tower Defense 6? I missed Boost Monday, so yay. We also have BlimbyIsLate, who is somebody that we've raided into quite a few times. He's going to be on stream on Wednesday. We had a Druid Paragon. Flag. It's been a minute since I've launched this game. I love that the in-game currency is just called monkey money. It's so much funnier than calling it any other thing. I checked out her content. She seems chill. Bonds is great. I love Bonds. She's just good at what she does. She's very chill. I got a letter. Oh my god, look at all the updates. What did happen on April 8th? Whoa, Druid Paragon. Okay. So, new hero. Oh my god, so much new shit. Gotta make sure all my I got all the newest stuff. Oh, I can pay money for a He-Man. Why of all things did Bloons Tower Defense collab with He-Man? Why is He-Man making a comeback all of a sudden too? Corey, why Time Dagger? Am I on? Oh my god, I'm Time Dagger on this. That's crazy. That's how old I've been. That's how long I've been playing Bloons for. Time Dagger was an old name I used so long ago. It was one of my first ever. It was one of my first ever account names I used. And it was God, there was, because I was young when I made this name. There was a guy who I really liked on YouTube who had a similar naming scheme to this. I'm not going to say exactly what it was, for my own safety. Safety, it's not like I'm going to die if I say it, but for my own morality. Holy shit, I'm having a stroke today. To save my own hide to not be mocked. And it was a similar name, and I'm like, okay, I want a name that's kind of like that, because I hadn't made a username before. So I thought of two things I thought were sick. I liked the concept of time, and I liked daggers and knives. I always wanted to have a historical weapons collection. And then just a number, because that's what gamer tags had at the end of the day, was a number. And the more I grew up, the more I'm like, yeah, fucking watches and knives are really fucking sick. So I just kept it. Free and well-being. Mogged. Nail it. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate you explaining. Sometimes it is that easy. Yeah, it's not really it's not an interesting story. The name just kind of sucks nowadays. Like, it's not a good username. So that's why I abandoned it when I started making creation online. Not because I didn't like the name. It's just because it's not a good username. It's not like catchy, you know. Anyway, Bloons time. What do I want to do? Didn't realize there's a He-Man movie coming out until I got an ad for it on YouTube yesterday. Jenny, same actually, same. I had no idea. I was doubly shocked when I saw it was live action. Deanna's badass. Fair. I've laid 4 non-blondes. He was late because he took a dagger at a time. True. OMG, what is this? This is Bloons Tower Defense, Kelsey. This is a tower defense game where you place monkeys down and have them pop balloons. I'm surprised it's not 21. I feel like everyone used that. There are multiple people that use that. I did it because the person that I watched, the number at the end of their name was based off of a leveling scheme thing that I'm not going to get into details. But I'm like, okay, well, I have time because I like the concept of time. I think that's pretty cool. Like, being able to control time, I think is sick. Knives and daggers are awesome. And then 100, well, I like Pokemon, and 100 is the max level cap in Pokemon. So, there you go. I think this was around the time that I hit my first level 100 Pokemon. Haven't blackboarded all maps. We got a 2%er over here. Okay. Fucking relax, alright? Relax. I've got quite a few, okay? I used to have all the basic ones blackboarded, but then they started adding a shit ton of them. Oh, don't look at my expert maps. Don't look over here. That's embarrassing. You know, I got, you know... We're doing alright. We're not doing the best, but we're doing fine. I do like that you kept time. Time knife. Chronos is late. Blimby is late. That's true. I've thought about shorting it to just Blimby and using BlimbyIsLate as like an auxiliary channel, which I still might do. But I've always liked time. I've always been very time pilled. I don't know why. That's just who I am. So in case you've never seen Bloons Tower Defense before, the objective is simple. As you can see, there's a bunch of little maps. They have little paths that go through them. Each wave, balloons are going to start making their way along these paths and try and get to the end. We have a certain amount of lives, and we have to stop the balloons from getting to the end by popping them with little monkey towers. Well, now I don't. I just like that number. That's a good point. You're the 21. Why'd you choose 21? You just like the number? You just think the 21 looks aesthetically pleasing? Are there any... I need to play an easy map because I need to get into things. We can do spot plits on chimps. Why not? What's 9 plus 9? 21. God, I love balloons. Oh, baby, I love balloons as well. I love me some balloons. 21 was I never in football. I forgot you were a jock. Yeah, that's right. Prove it and stream it. That's true, calm baby. What hero do I want for this? So, the one thing with Bloons is every time you go into a new match, you can get a hero that you can place down, and that can upgrade as the match goes on. All the heroes do different things. I haven't played around with this hero very much. I logged in and bought them and played a game with them, but I don't think this is going to be good for a chimps run. I'm lazy, so I normally always pick Etienne when I do a chimps run, because this hero right here has a ability that makes it so that there are things called camo balloons, and camo balloons, you need to have specific detection on the tower for them to be able to pop the camo balloons, and Etienne gives all monkeys on your map camo balloon detection, so it's just easy. I need to broadcast my passions. True. See you guys later. Don't do anything I would do. Godspeed. Godspeed. So fuck it. We're gonna do chimps. Now, chimps is the absolute hardest mode in Bloons. Basically, when you're on chimps, you have one life. So if a single balloon leaks to the end, you lose. As well as you cannot sell towers. You get none of your special bonuses that you can get while playing. And just everything is really fucking hard. So, there are 100 rounds that we have to go through. We're currently on round 6, because chimps automatically starts us on round 6. Now, the track that these balloons are going to take is they're going to come out of this little guy here. Make their way along here. And what I can only presume is they're going to do some twists and turns around these things. It's kind of hard to tell where they're going to go from here. If I had to guess, it's going to be like this. And then out. Long stream tonight, Blim? I wanted to do a long stream tonight. I wanted to do a longer stream. I absolutely fucking love the Monkey Buccaneer. Sure to send him here. Now the question is, can he do round 6 by himself? We're gonna find out. Look at him go. Look at him. See, why I have 400 hours in Bloons Tower Defense is it's just so fucking satisfying, man. It's just the pop of the balloon. Oh my god, it's ASMR for the eyes and ears. Oh, I forgot I have auto start on. I'm going to turn that off just for the stream. We're just chilling. We're just chilling and chatting. I'm gonna update the stream title too. So once you play the tower 2, you can upgrade the tower. We can get grape shot for this guy, faster shooting. Wow, this map is so easy, lol. Yeah, it is. It's one of the beginner maps. It's one of the very beginning ones. I haven't played Bloons in a couple of months. I need to get readjusted. Get grape shot. You know what? We actually will put on auto start. I haven't played this in like 3 years. Damn, country. Country, they've added a bunch of new basic towers. Get your mermonkey. Get your beast handler. There's a cowboy too. Got cowboy. Bunch of fun stuff. Bunch of fun stuff. So as things go, we just have the rounds auto starting now, so it's going to automatically tick up. However, Wizard Paragon, don't remember. The Paragons, I haven't done a lot with the Paragons. So, like, each of these little monkeys, if you get far enough into the game, and you upgrade them enough in one of these little maps here while you're playing, you get enough money, you can upgrade them to something called a Paragon, which is like their uber ultimate final destination tier. But it takes so much to get them there. And I am not a dedicated enough Bloons player to play the game modes of the things that you would play a Paragon in. So I keep seeing updates where they're adding new ones for every tower. And it's like, that's so swag. I will never use it though. This is a little guy. I love him. We have a little skin that makes him a little book nerd, reading his fantasy book under the covers, and he summons little dragons to fight for him. This is our hero. He's going to get exponentially stronger as the match goes on. Gay dragons. I'm a big fan of dragons. This was a meme I saw in the chat. I have no idea what the context of this is. Of somebody loving dragons. Someone specific person. I love dragons in general. Dragons are just kind of swag, I think. Okay. This little camo balloon can only be popped by towers that have camo detection. Currently, none of my towers have camo detection, so I place the ninja, which gets it by default, and he's able to take him out no problem. And we will make sure he prioritizes popping camo balloons over anything else. I feel like Boomer Monkey would be good on this map. Probs. I would agree with you. Where do I want to put him, though? I guess I'll wait. I'll probably put a little mortar tower over here, because there are things called villages, and villages will AoE make monkeys around them stronger. The mortar tower can be placed anywhere and have just, like, infinite range. So if I place it around here, I can get a mortar tower that is in range of this guy for the village buffs. Boomerang. Boomerang also would be good. You're right. You're spitting. I'm trying to think, where would be a good spot to put them? So we got boomerang monkeys. And they throw with their right arm. And it follows a counterclockwise curve around their AoE. I mean, honestly, if I could get them in the water, that'd be dope. Dragons top tier fantasy, agreed. Kind of wild, but I heard Voldemort likes dragons. What? One of my usernames is you-know-who, so I can confirm this. What about Ice Monkey here? Oh, I can get a Ice Paragon. You can make them lefty, FYI. You can, if you have the monkey knowledge. is there's a monkey knowledge that allows you to do that, but because this is chimps, that monkey knowledge is disabled. At least I think. I don't think I'll be able to enable it, but we can try here. It's probably a terrible spot, TBH. I wish I could just put him like right here. Or right here. MIB? No, you're good. That was a good shout. Because I forget to do that all of the time when I'm not playing on chimps. And it messes me up. Because it's such a good monkey knowledge to be able to change which arm this little guy throws with. Because he's so satisfying when you can get him around the curves. But you gotta aim it up. You know, let's go right here. And then if this is a dog shit positioning, which it kind of looks like it's going to be decent, we can make it so that he is a glide monkey. And this monkey, he's got a little curve to his throw. It's got a little circular motion. But if I upgrade him to a glide monkey, it don't matter. He's going to get... He can just flick it and it'll just ping pong between balloons. There's a very specific Voldy reference. If you know, you know. I don't know. Is that a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them reference? I kind of don't give a shit about Harry Potter. TBH. Not that I don't care about you saying it or mentioning it. Like, just in the grand scheme of things. That's one of, like, the cultural waves that kind of crashed over me that just didn't have any impact and I just continued all my life. I can almost afford this. So I'm just going to save up to get it because it's going to be very, very good. Bug John. Let's have Voldemort in chat. Who shall be named? Boom. No, don't even worry about it. It's not even a Harry Potter reference, really. Okay, fair. Just Harry Potter in general, man. That's like one of millennial core. You know, there are a few things that I think every generation has that's like definitively that generation. Like, you know, you could argue like the Goofy movie, I think, is a thing that later Gen Z also, like, it was a big part of their childhood as well, that a lot of them care about and talk about. But like Harry Potter, that's so definitively millennial. Like, there's, sure, Gen Z might enjoy Harry Potter, but like there is no argument to be made that is 100% a millennial thing. Same with The Office. That's another one. I'm gonna actually upgrade this little guy, and we're gonna go along this route. So this right here, you're gonna see in a minute here, a big ass balloon is going to come out of here, and he is currently set up so that he will throw boomerangs that push it backwards, and that's gonna be his job.
It's not as massive as I thought it would be.
Oh my god, he spoke French. Does Parks and Rec bridge the generational gap? I think so. I would say so. I would not say that that's a classic millennial show. There's one big ass balloon. The balloon with the dumpy. Sorry, that was uncalled for. 7,000. Okay, now all of my monkeys have camo detection, which is swag.
Sorry, what? Yes?
I consider myself 50% millennial, but I get it. I mean, like I said, older Gen Z, right? Like, I'm older Gen Z. I was born in 99. I think 97's the cutoff. And there are a lot of things that I agree with millennials on in like terms of taste and culture and whatnot. Oh shit, I didn't upgrade that. Oh well. What I get for talking and playing Bloons at the same time. Never Bloons and talk. There are a lot of things that I just solidly agree on. You know, but I think most people at Gen Z would agree, even if they liked Harry Potter, that it's a millennial thing. Like, first and foremost. Like, we're not getting the Deathly Hallows tattooed on us, at least not as frequently. I'm gonna go top path this mer monkey here. I have a Harry Potter tattoo. James, you're like right around the cutoff, aren't you? Are you? What are you? Are you a millennial or are you a Gen Z? You're like right at the cutoff, if I'm not mistaken. Are you considered a millennial or are you considered Gen Z? 1996? Yeah. So you're right. You're still a millennial. She's a Wames. Duh. My bad. I should have assumed that. What does top half for Mermonkey do? She showed up after I quit. So top half for Mermonkey is mostly the DPS path, right? So you throw Titans a lot faster, and then you get into this one right here, which will grant nearby monkeys Pierce and increase. So it becomes a attack faster, and then also AoE buff nearby monkeys. And then this will start slowing balloons down in the area, also doing more and more damage. And then, you know, just ramps up from there. So basically this will like deal a shit ton of damage and then start to buff monkeys nearby. This will start to debuff the balloons while also dealing more and more damage and whatnot. This down here is absolutely goated. This will basically make it so that balloons get stuck in like a little track whirlwind that goes around in just one area for a while. We'll definitely get one of these. I like the music bottom path though. Yeah. This is probably definitely the better path, and we're gonna get one of these in a second. But this deals shit ton of damage, which is just kind of what we need right now. My plan is to get a bottom path one, put it right here, and then we can put the point where all these balloons are gonna start spinning around right here, and then to be trapped in the cyclone in between all our guys. I feel like the cutoff changes from source to source. It does. I don't think there's one agreed upon date. I always say 97, because that's the one I've seen the most common. I've seen them all, but 97 is the most common. What does this do, by the way? Just range it for all echo cycles. It doesn't matter. I just want this. Look at water doesn't allow mermaids to press for all attacks. If we want this. 96, 97, I'll accept is correct. Yeah, that's a good slam dunk place. Yep, my source is me law. I refuse to be called Gen X. I don't know, man. I feel like Gen X are the ones that people care the least about. Gen X just kind of do their own thing. And then sometimes they post cringe TikToks. You remember hearing your computer screens buzz? Your computer speakers buzz just before you get a text you might be a millennial? Yeah, I don't remember that. I had dial-up. I grew up in a more rural area, so I had dial-up for a good bit of my youth. I still had the millennial experience of being on the computer and then my mom getting mad at me because she had a phone call. That was fun. I think we're going to upgrade. We're going to save to get this final tier. So the final tier of all the upgrade paths for the monkeys are normally very, very strong. And this one's pretty cheap, comparatively. 24,000 monies is pretty cheap. Sharing the family computer, good old days. I did not have to worry about sharing the family computer because my parents did not give a shit about computers back in the day, and I was an only child, so I pretty much got full access to the family computer, which I think is why I'm a computer guy, because I just got my hands on it fully. The only time I ever had to get kicked off was when my parents were, you know, on the phone. It took 20 minutes to reboot after crash downloading something from Kaza. And that's another thing. That's one thing I did miss out on, is I never did like LimeWire or any of that kind of stuff. I wasn't tech savvy by that time yet. Having a computer room. I mean, I know I'm talking to the elders, Corey. Okay. I'm a streamer. If you're gonna say something in chat, I'm gonna comment on it. That's how this goes. This is the deal, okay? Remember my dad and I playing King's Quest 3 together on CD-ROM? Damn. My dad could not give less of a shit about video games. He did not care at all. My dad did not give a shit about video games. My mom, I got her to play video games once or twice growing up. The Wii, shout out. That's about it. Corey, can you comment on blue or black? Or white and gold? Man, I hate commenting on this one because I have the objectively wrong answer. But I saw it as white and gold. I know it's a blue and black dress. I know it is, but I saw white and gold. Wrong? See, I knew it was gonna happen! I had a car phone with a cord. That's hilarious. They stopped using technology altogether. Dude, my dad never owned a cell phone. He refused. Never once in his life did he ever own a cell phone. He refused. There's so many times where my dad was sent to go pick me up or go do something, and it was impossible to get a hold of him because he didn't get a cell phone. So we'd have to call the place once he got there. And this is like circa late 2010s, by the way. Bros, we're given 1 megabyte to play games. That's crazy. Dad just played Empire Total War a lot. That tracks, calm baby. I can see that. Played OG Diablo with my dad on a PC he built. I'm so jealous of people with gamer dads or gamer families at all. If I wanted to talk about video games, I had to go find a friend. Because my parents, they were interested in a lot of things that I had to say. Video games and computers were not one of them. It was like I was speaking a different language to them. Get a flip phone until like 2 years ago. That's fair. That's reasonable. I miss my flip phone. My mom got him an iPad recently. He's become an iPad kid. My mom has become an iPad kid. My mom did not understand social media at all. And around COVID, she got an iPad. And around then, she started getting into like Facebook. Before then, she had never interested in social media at all. And she got into Facebook around then. I had to give my mom a crash course in how social media worked. Because I was not going to let my mom be one of those Facebook moms that just, you know, drool. I try and tell her to stop using Facebook every single time. It'll never work. But she at least has the hindsight to come up to me and ask me if something seems sketchy. Which normally the answer is yes. Which is a good that she comes up and asks me. Oh. Can't wait to play games with B. That's so sweet. Billy Spy. My full cycle. This was a PS1 that played copied games. I played so much Tomb Raider and Twisted Metal. I've heard a lot of good things about Twisted Metal. But I had a clip on his phone to put on his belt, and I still think it's super cool. I agree. I'm named Mystique. Are you surprised my dad was a nerd? That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I didn't really consider that. Yeah, that makes sense. My dad got me the SNES in 1995. He played it more than me. W pops. I'll place a little submarine guy down. I would like to deal some more damage to the big balloon. Space Cadet pinball game on computers. Classic. Playing Snake on my own Nexel phone. I just miss when things came pre-installed with simple games like that. You know? Take me back. Take me back! Okay, we're gonna save up for this upgrade, which we have gotten. And now, this gives Magic Monkeys extra Pierce. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place the Goat Magic Monkey right here. We are going to upgrade the shit out of him. These blimps got blimmed. That's That's right. There's only room for one guy that starts with BLIM in this place, and that's me, not these stinky balloons. We got a little toy digital camera and Snake with a little game on it, like riding a bike, guys. Just goated. I could also do this. I keep meaning to do this. Jungle drums buff these guys up. Just save up for this. Did I miss hoop and stick? God. Classic hoop and stick moment. Actually, I lied. I'm going to save up for this upgrade. I need to be doing some more damage here. Classic hoop and stick. It's tough. Like I said, I only child, so there wasn't a lot of opportunities for me to go outside and play, because if I did, it was just by myself, because I didn't live in a neighborhood. So it's not even like there were the neighborhood kids I can go out and play with. It was if I wanted to go out and play, I had to go out in nature by myself. Thankfully, we had a lot of nature I could go out in. As the Ice Cold Coke Zero, it helps the throat so much. So I didn't get many opportunities to play outside. Like I did, because I was a kid. And I wasn't like that obsessed with electronics. Really, my like alone time that wasn't electronics was Lego time. I played with Lego so much. Ever take a shin out with a skip it? I have not, thankfully, because I was smart enough not to use one of them. I watched many a friend get a shin taken out by a skip it, but I was not one of them. And the metal scooters, I got my Razor scooter downstairs still. Still use it from time to time. That one, I have gotten many a shin taken out by. Around 97 out of 100, by the way. I think we have this one in the bag. Try and save up for this. It can be a very damaging upgrade. Anybody remember Connects? I do. Connects were great. I always preferred Lego, of course, over Connects. But I remember seeing like the Connects roller coasters and Ferris wheels and stuff like that. Let's go! We've done it! Victory! Victory! Easy dubs. 300 monkey money. Wow, what an Insta. What a wonderful Insta. It's going to deal so many good things for me. Let's see. Go to intermediate map. I don't think this was in the game last time I played. Can we play on easy? Try it out. Okay, so this is a diabolical one. This one has 2 points in which the balloons enter the map, and 2 points in which the balloons leave the map. And yeah, there is a wall here. So I can't just put like a monkey right here and have it attack both these prongs. Really, if I want to do a bunch of damage, I gotta focus it right here. Wow, I haven't even done the Cyclops map. I think I've attempted it. Actually, I'm gonna exit out of this. I'm gonna switch my hero. Because I do not need Etienne for this one. Instead... Right. No. Yeah, here we go.
You cannot run from death.
Polyphemus. Oh yeah, I attempted it. I hate this map, actually. I hate this map so much. I've attempted it many a times. I don't like it. Hey, girl. Play Poly on your Femus. Sorry, uncalled for. Uncalled for!
I hunger.
We're gonna place our hero down. This hero likes to slash things with its chain for the skin. And I think we're just gonna flank with glue gunners. And we're just gonna try and soak the shit out of them. Because we're doing 2 glue gunners, I don't think we need to do glue soak. This makes it so the glue soaks through all the layers of Bloons instead of just on one and then pop and then it's gone. Not the only glue gunners next to Sauda. Sauda's got this. Sauda,
Yes.
I don't think she has it just yet, but one of her upgrades... She deals extra damage to any balloons slowed, immobilized, or taking damage over time from other monkeys. So she will do more damage because the glue gunners soak them. That being said, I think this is more than enough to get us through like the first bunch of rounds. Absolutely whipping it like crazy. I think we're also going to get, at some point, a monkey sub, because this little Jimmy right here has an upgrade that makes it so that it can target any balloon that's in the radius of another tower. But it can only be placed in water. So we can place it down here, give it that upgrade, and then it can attack things up there. That is unfortunate. A little leakage. But those road spikes down there are going to save us a little bit. Oh. Let me check on this Desperado. This is I think this is the newest tower that they've added, and I don't understand how he works, TBH. I think he's all about being alone and no other monkeys nearby him. Alright, I'm out. Thanks for playing Monkey Game. Godspeed, Maz. Godspeed. No, he lives in this, bro. Well, there's 2 shot first. Gains twin. Upgrades will attack and faster fewer balloons are in range. Yeah, he's really weird. He attacks faster the less balloons there are. Which, like, is not the thing you want when it comes to a tower. But I think I can place one of these at the ends here, because they're going to be pretty good for when there's no monkeys around them, and also, when there's no monkeys around them, and also there is few balloons around them. So they'll be very good at the end. Knight Elec. There's one there. And then this is not the best place to put this guy. But I want to make sure he's got the exit covered. So whatever. As for these guys, we can make their glue a little stickier. And then a little stronger. And then we just start swinging, baby. Now, this is an easy round, so we're only going to 40 instead of 100 like before. Which means we're almost halfway done. But it's still a completion mark, so we'll take it. It is just so satisfying hearing all of those pops and watching All of the numbers go up. This is dangerous that I'm playing this on stream, because this might be the new free time game that I play. Or I should say, it's one of those games where I can just, like, launch it. I don't have to pay much attention to what's going on, and I can just bang out. I can just play it for 20 minutes and then be good. Right now, I'm using Marvel Snap as that. And Slay the Spire. This might get added to the rotation. We'll see. Ah! Problem. I have no way to pop these things. Huh. Right. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, whatever. Evening, Corey, just home from work. I popped in to say hi. How are you today? I am good, Steve. How are you? That is fine. It's kind of whatever. We have so many lives. In Chimps, we only have one, but this is easy mode, so we got 1 billion up here. It's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to come up here. Oh, no, we can't place that there. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're going to place one of these guys. And we're going to set the target to be right here. Bigger blast. And we're going to send it. Reload faster. I'm also good, Corey. Always good to see you. Good to see you too, Steve. Hopefully everything is going right in your realm of the world. We are just chilling and relaxing and playing some Bloons. I don't know how much longer I'm even going to be live for. I was thinking about ending it a little while ago, but I was convinced to play some Bloons. It's always easy to convince me to go a little longer when you slide something that I want to do. Or I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that, because I want to do everything I do on stream. When you slide something that I would normally do silently off stream. Bloons is a game where I will go nonverbal and just throw up a YouTube video on the other monitor and just kind of like sit here staring at my other monitor watching a video, and then every now and then go, okay, gotta upgrade this and make sure that's good. Over here. And, okay. All right. Oh, Family Guy funnies, you know, that type of thing. We slid into Bloons. When do you go on vacation? We leave on Saturday, which means Thursday will be our last stream before we go on a vacation for a week. A little more than a week, I think. I think it's the 15th. Hold on, let me check the calendar. When's our first day back? 15th. 15th is our first day back. Yeah. So our last day live will be Thursday the 4th, and then we will be live again 15th. We're going on vacation. Excited? I'm very excited for Board Gamers Vacation. It's always a fun time. It's always a very enjoyable time. Week off will be nice. I'll miss you guys, though. We will absolutely miss being alive. I will absolutely miss being alive. But vacation's vacation, baby. We gotta do the week or the yearly annual Board Gamers Vacation trip. You gotta. Be playing some chat games while they're gone. You guys better take the advantage. Somebody's got to be playing code names in this community while we're gone. All right. That's your guys' cross to bear. Let's do something a little bit harder, shall we? Let's crank up the difficulty. Mushroom Grotto. So nice you get along with your coworkers enough to vacation together. Something like that. We'll crank it all the way up. We're gonna do an advanced map on hard. Will you be watching the World Cup with it being in your part of the world? Steve, I'm glad you asked. No. It has nothing to do with soccer. I just don't watch sports in general. I know some people who are going to be watching it, but that's mostly because they watch the World Cup every year. I don't care about sports. It's not for me. I will be watching more the fallout of the World Cup being in our part of the world than I will the actual World Cup. I'm very excited to see the chaos that's going to ensue. I've already seen a lot of social media posts of like Europeans and stuff talking about how they've gotten tickets to the World Cup and they got like a hotel that was kind of like a little bit far away, but it's okay because they're going to walk from the hotel to the World Cup. And then seeing where that hotel is and where they plan on walking to get to the World Cup has been very fun. Because it's going to be a massive culture shock when they realize that is not possible. So my current coworkers and I are planning a Six Flags trips. I've been very lucky with great coworkers. That's a W, Mystique. That's a W and a half. Okay, this seems like a pretty simple map. Just oh, they can't do that in Kansas City. I know, Rose Girl. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to watch the chaos that's going to ensue. Arrowhead is in the middle of nowhere. No, they think they're just gonna walk. They think they're just gonna walk. It's gonna be hunky-dory. What the fuck? OIZ. You cannot put them in the darkness. They have to be in the light. Interesting. Right, well, that doesn't throw a wrench in too much. Yeah, buddy, try and place a monkey down. Yeah, I see the problem now. Why would I want to remove these? Have you seen the new James Bond that came out recently, Corey? I have, Steve. I've thought about getting it because the studio that made the new 007 game is the studio behind Hitman, which is a game I thought about playing on stream. I might actually do that at some point. I think that would be a really fun stream game. But the new James Bond looks good. If it was any other studio that was making a James Bond game, I probably wouldn't care. But they're the one studio that I think could make a pretty good James Bond game. So I know nothing about it other than that they made it. I haven't seen any of the reviews or anything for it, so don't take my word on it. But if people are saying that the game is good, I'd be inclined to agree based off of how good the developers are. Like how people think they can stay in Boston and see the games in Foxborough. Yeah. A lot of rude awakenings are going to be happening. It's going to be fun. As somebody who's going to be on the other side of the country, with no care in the world about soccer, it's going to be a fun regardless. I'm going to get enjoyment out of the World Cup being in the US, even though I don't like soccer. Or football, or baseball for that matter. Miss Arrowhead, though, glad we have former user with it. That speed. Okay, I'm going to turn off auto start. Because I want to see what happens if I remove these stinking mushrooms. So right now I can only place towers wherever there's light. And it looks like the mushrooms are giving off light, but it's also saying I can remove them. So what's going to happen? Oh, it's just created more light around the area? Okay, nice. Are you traveling far, Corey? No, not really. I mean, it's going to be, you know, a several-hour trip, but that's not out of the realm of normality when it comes to going on vacation. It'll be a several-hour drive, but that's pretty normal. It's pretty average for just going on vacation. Still in Hong Kong? Yeah, still in Hong Kong. It's a pretty big city, after all. So that'll be nice. We'll get to see all the sights in Hong Kong instead of just what's in little Detroit, you know? One day I really hope that we're going to make it out of Hong Kong, China, and get to see the rest of China, but, you know, Detroit beaches are famous. Well, no, that's why we're driving several hours to the beaches by Detroit. We're actually going to jump into the lake. The big fuck-off lake that's in Michigan. You know, the only lake that's in Michigan, he said jokingly. I'm going to upgrade this with hot shots so we can pop the lead suckers. And I'd like to get another hot shot over here as well. We're just going kind of tack shooter crazy on this one. From the KSI, it's going to be better looking fair, so it's still the loudest stadium in the world. That's tough to lose. Stadiums, I don't know. Look, we took the test on Saturday, alright? You already know what is probably the reasoning behind what I'm about to say is. But loud groupings of a lot of people is something I don't enjoy. Whether it be a stadium or whether it be a concert. I'm not a fan of it. I haven't been to many of either. I've never been to a concert. I've been outside of a concert before. And sporting events, I think I've been to 2 in my life. I went to a Little League baseball game back in the day. And then one time, Alpha Wolfpack member Brian and Smug John asked me if I wanted to go to a baseball game because the tickets were discounted that day. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? That sounds like it could be a good time. I don't care about baseball at all, by the way, and they knew this. So I knew if they were asking me, that it means it probably would have been fun, even if I didn't like baseball. And I was right. It was a good time. I don't care for baseball at all, but just got to hang out with the boys, eat some dogs, watch them drink some beer, because I wasn't going to pay $10+ for a cup of beer. That's crazy. And then I think we got to watch like 4 or 5 groups of people get kicked out, which was also fun. It was a good time. Good fun for the G's. What's the aim of the game you're playing, Corey? I've never seen this before. Steve, this is Bloons Tower Defense 6. So, oh, fuck me. Oh, no. Okay, wait, Sonic can pop these. Actually goated. Never mind. The aim of this game, Steve, is you have a bunch of little monkeys on the right here that you can place anywhere on the map. Every single round, you can see at the top right here, a bunch of balloons will start rushing from the sides of the map, and they will be trying to make it to the exit points. So here, they're rushing from this way, and they're rushing from this way, and they're trying to get to up here and down here. You have a certain amount of lives. The game mode I'm currently playing, I have 100 lives. And if 100 lives worth of balloons manage to breach the exit, I die, and I lose. So in order to make that not happen, I place monkeys on the field who will then pop the balloon to make it so that I do not die. I do not become deceased. And it's pretty much just that. I get money for when I pop the balloons. I can use it to buy monkeys. And, you know, each monkey does something different. All the different colored balloons have different specials to them that, you know, you need to look out for and take care of. Some balloons can't be popped unless, you know, you're using explosives or heat. Some balloons are immune to magic. Some balloons, you need certain abilities to be able to detect them, etc., etc. I should go see baseball when it was pups in the park and you could bring your dog that day. That was swag. Baseball is a sport designed to accommodate people who hate it. This is true. And that's why I enjoyed it. I wouldn't make a habit of going to baseball games. But baseball really is like the turn of the century. You know, we're all poor and we just want to go do something. So we're going to play baseball and it's actually boring as hell. But we're going to make it fun for everybody because it's the only thing people can afford to do. Type game. Thank you. Got you, Steve. Okay, so I'm gonna upgrade this to overdrive, and now I think we just save. I think we just save money so that we can afford this big honkin' money ability. We have Friday fireworks in the summer and hot dog races all. They do a lot of goofy things at baseball games, which is what makes them entertaining. And none of which is ever baseball. Which I think is why like the Savannah Bananas have blown up and become so big. Because they've just cut out the middleman of serious baseball. Nobody wants to watch serious baseball. People want to watch silly baseball. So that's what happens if you run out of lives. You lose. And that was a good demonstration of that. which is why we're going to restart and take it from the top, and I'm going to do this map genuinely, and we're not going to lose this time. That's, in case you were wondering what happened, what a defeat screen looked like, that's what it looks like. I figured I'd demonstrate it because I've just been winning so much. You guys haven't got to see that yet. So you're welcome. I do think I'm going to stay Sawda. Or I'm going to switch to a Dora. Oh, giveaways like free player bobbleheads, because why not? Fuck it, why not? Fuck it, we ball, you know? I can't afford Dora, which does stink. What do I want to place instead then? Start off. Do the wizard monkey off rib. You hold out for a minute here, wizard monkey, just so enough so I can afford a Dora? No, the answer is no, almost immediately. You are leaking balloons like crazy. You are leaking balloons like they're the plot of the next Avengers film. And you are Mark Ruffalo. We're going to let it ride. Instead, we're just going to buy a tag shooter. There we go. That helps. Then we can buy a free month. Okay. Okay. We should be good now. We should be good. These powers combined is plenty. Now I just gotta stay with $970. $970 smackers. I'll bring my dogs places, but when there's special reception day and there are 50 million dogs that I'm not a fan. My dog cannot be trusted to go places. Neither of them really can. One, because she's too scared of literally everything, that she just starts freaking out and having a panic attack, which honestly, same girl. You know, like dog, like owner. And then the other one has the problem of she's really, really good, but also she was a rescue, so she still has that fight or flight built into her. We've tried everything we can to wean her off of that, but for some reason, she still randomly will get triggered in a fight or flight. And if dogs start barking at her, that's one of the things that still does it. A little PTSD trauma on that one. Does not like it. She wouldn't do anything wrong, but she does get very angry. Remy rescue, Holly like you, nailed it in one. Nailed it in one. Holly is nothing but anxious. You see that Mark Ruffalo show on HBO called Task? It was actually pretty good. I did not. I'll look into it. What show I did watch recently? It's actually the first show I've watched in a minute. Minus like Keeping Up with the Boys. First new show I should say was that Spider Noir show they just randomly dropped on Amazon. I say randomly, they had been talking about it for a while, but I didn't realize it was coming out, and they just dropped the entire season in a single day. Spider Noir starring Nicolas Cage. That shit was pretty good. Honestly, on God, that shit was pretty good. It was pretty authentic to the time period. I saw the preview for that. Is it good? Yeah, it's pretty good. I would say it's like a 10 out of 10 amazing, but like if you have an itch for like an old noir style detective thing that plays with the idea of superheroes, then that is going to scratch an itch for you. Like, it is very... What was really cool about it, too, is they released it in both color and black and white. So you can watch it authentic 1940s black and white if you want, which I think is really cool. I love binging TV shows. Don't give me one a week. Give me a whole season. See, I'm so split. I don't really have a preference because on one hand, I love binging TV and I will binge... I mean, I watched the entire Spider Noir show in 2 days. 4 and 4. But oh fuck. Oh, I'm leaking again. I'm leaking. But also at the same time, I like being a part of fandoms and watching what a community has to say over the course of the weekly release schedule. And you can't do that if you just release it all at once, because nobody's theorizing. Everybody knows the answer because some guy spent 8 hours the second it released watching it all the way through and immediately knows everything that happened. So there's no reason to speculate because everybody but you knows. Which sucks. So I like binging everything at once, but also I like the fandom aspect of getting to theorize and talk about stuff. I need a healthy mix, exactly. I think it's fair to do shows that you're kind of like getting experimental with it and just dropping it a whole season, like the Spider Noir show, where you're not really sure if people are going to be receptive to it. Because if I can binge an entire show at once, I'm more likely to do that if I'm skeptical about a show, if I have to keep up with it. Like if I'm skeptical about a show and I have to keep up with it, I probably won't. But if I'm skeptical about a show and you just release the whole thing at once, why not? I'll just finish it. Game Changer coming out every other week kills me. I need to get caught up on Game Changers. I've been paying for my Dropout subscription for so long, and I have not spent time watching it. And I need to. I need to. Because Game Changers is so fucking good. I saw a clip of what I presume is an episode from the latest season that was so money and reminded me why I like that show so much. I love Game Changers. I love Dropout. It's so good. Only 2 episodes and 1 behind the scenes. That makes sense. I think I'm a season or 2 behind. I can't remember if I watched season 6 or not. Might be 3 seasons behind. I definitely watched all of 5. Well, season 5 I kept up with religiously. And then season 6 I think I just got busy. And I just was not able to keep up with it. I also need to binge watch a Very Important Person. That's another great show. I love how Dropout has actually become just a new streaming site. Like instead of it just being like a YouTuber's website where they post paywalled content, Dropout has fully become a streaming site. It's an indie streaming site, but it is a streaming site, unarguably. And that's awesome. Before we get it together, I'm leaking. Alright, check this shit out. Check this shit out. Okay. So, fun fact, if you exit to the home menu, it stops the round that's in progress and puts you back at the beginning of it. You can try again. This is an intended game mechanic because when it comes to chimp mode, if you saw at the beginning, I'll show you real quick. If you see over here, I have all medallions on every single map on this page. However, these 5 have black shiny borders, and this one has a yellow gold border. And the difference between those 2 types of borders are black borders, you're able to beat the hardest game mode available all the way through without going to the home screen. Gold border means you were able to beat the hardest game mode, but you went to the home screen at some point during it and restarted a round. That only matters on the hardest difficulty. Any other difficulty, they don't care if you do it. Episode 1's so good, though. Oh my god, you know what? That's probably what I'll do. After I end stream, which I may do so once we finish this. Once we beat this on hard, I might end. I'll probably get some dinner and go watch Game Changers. They're calling out with the yellow. I'm so mad about that yellow border. I'm so mad. I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to rant because now I can. This is such a niche rant that I'll never get to have. I so long tried to have black border on every single easy map. And then they came out with a shit ton of them and I lost track of it. But I had, at the very least, wanted to keep the first page black bordered here. And I did it. I black bordered this one. But my game crashed in the middle of one of the rounds, which counts as going back to the home screen. And then I had to launch it up, and then I finished it, and it gave me the fucking gold border. Then I'm mad about it, because I did it yellow border, but my game crashed. And I'm lagging, and the sun was in my eyes, And thanks, still here. Not for much longer, Kelsey, but I am still here. Your knowledge of games is brilliant, Corey, and the way you explain the concept of each game is so good for me, so thanks. Of course. If Black Border is for perfect runs or something, yeah. Black Border is a perfect run. You're able to do the hardest difficulty without quitting back to the home screen or restarting your round. Anyway, how am I going to win this round? That's the question.
Yes.
Big ass Moab comes from this way. Like 3 stars in Mario Kart? Exactly. Big ass Moab comes from this way. How do I handle? Yeah, I can't afford that. That's way too expensive. Deal a shit ton of damage to it. Just Mauler, bro. You have a Dora. Yeah, you spin. What's up, first time chatter? What's up, Salmon Yen 9? You is spitting with that. It's been to get you caught up. It's been a couple months since I played Bloons, but it's actually been probably half a year, if not longer, since I played it. I'm a 400-hour Andy, so I bow before the community, who knows way more than me. What am I doing? I want this on strong, and I want to go Mauler. Am I gonna need extra range? No, because it can get from here, so that should be fine. We can just crank the damage. We can just crank the damage up, surely. We should be chilling.
Make ready. Let no others escape.
Probably should have that extra range. We probably should put that a little bit of extra range on. We probably should put a little extra stank on that. We actually probably should. We should put a little extra stank on that. We should put an extra little stank on that. All right, we're gonna restart. This time, we're gonna keep in mind that the Moab has been a problem for us. So we're gonna have to do Moab destruction in mind. Now, do I just want to start with the bomb tower and go Moab Mauler from here? I was expecting you to use the ability. Yeah, well, I'm stupid. That's the problem. That is the problem! That's the problem. Also, you know the gimmick? Yeah, I realized the gimmick is you can't place it in the darkness. You can only place it on the glowy mushrooms. Little glowy suckers. I mean, do you think we can get away? I think we might be able to get away with just doing a bomb shooter off rip. Might be able to get away with bomb shooter off rip, and then, like, and then one of these jimmies. Powers also can't see in the darkness. Oh, I did not get that gathered. That makes sense. Oh, goodness. Okay. That makes sense. If that's the case, my range wouldn't have mattered. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me get we'll just throw it on the magic guy. We'll see how this goes. Let me get him closer to the center here so I can get him on both lanes. Fill the shrooms! Okay. Guided magic. Intense blast. We're just gonna send it. See how much this leaks. It's fine. I don't care if we get a little bit of leakage. We got the lives to fool around. We got the lives to fiddle around. Fiddle around with the lives of the monkeys. Who cares? The monkeys may have. Little leakage. It's fine. A little leakage is fine. Arcane Blast. I think we're gonna get this next. Pops the extra layers of the balloons. Little guy, little leakage. Don't say little guy, little leakage. I don't like that. I don't like that. Also has a product for you. Why is Austin so obsessed with poise pads? Why? Where's that bit come from? I don't understand that one. Also, I just realized this is hard. Yeah, man. I've never played this map before. I didn't even know the mechanics. Look, I got a lot of black borders, alright? I got a lot of black borders to my name, but I'm a little rusty. Why using a door in an ADR mode? Because I'm not trying to min-max this shit. I'm just trying to be a little silly, a little fun, a little goofy with it. Gotta be a little silly, a little funny, a little goofy with it? This little goofy Tuesday? Gonna be a little silly, a little funny, a little goofy Tuesday? Surely you've never felt... No, it's just that a door is kind of useless in ADR mode. Well, yeah, but I just kind of like the skin. Can I get a little goofy, a little silly with it? Have you not known whimsy in your heart? That is the beauty of this skin. Little silly, little goofy guy is yelling a lot. I'm just a little silly, little goofy guy. Can I defend myself? Can I defend myself, a little silly, goofy guy? Sometimes I want to get a little whimsical. Look, I'm in the Mushroom Forest. I got a wizard. I got a galactic Voidora. You know, like 65k-ish to get level 70 by 78. You know, maybe I don't want to get level 20 by 78. Maybe I'm not looking for peak efficiency. Maybe I just want to see the pretty black balls go around the map. You know, you ever consider that? Maybe it's this is just a hard and we're not on chimps and we're impoppable, so I don't care about peak efficiencies and I just want to see you get silly with it. I just want to see you get a little silly, a little lighthearted, a little enjoyable, you know? No, I get it. See, you get it. You're a whimsy maxer. You get it. You're out here frolicking through the woods with us. I'm not putting it past you. I also love Voidora. See, you get it. We're going to need some camo detection here in a second, or else I'm going to cry. So we're going to upgrade the wizard. Now, I do think I'm going to go for Moab Assassin. Oh, a little leakage, don't worry. So I can use the ability. Little leakage, don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat the little bit of leakage. It's fine. Actually, we have quite some time before we get to round 40 when the Moab comes. And we're leaking a little bit too much for my lit. It's a little too much leakage, quite frankly. It's a little too much for any poise pad to cover. Gonna ruin the white couches? Exactly. Are you on strong? No, you're on first. Let's change that. Who's on first? What a great bit of comedy. Who's on first rundown? Moist leakage. I don't like the word leakage. Look. You might not like the word leakage, AIM. But it's something that people have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, okay? Both for themselves and for the world they live in. Well, I'm going to take a quick shower and go see Love Boosters. See you all tomorrow, gang. Later, Dana. Godspeed. Okay. Oh, God. I'm sweating. I'm going to upgrade this the second I can. I'm going to put you on camo detection. Moist is my Wordle starting word. You just want to see the world burn, don't you? Okay, now we have to save up for Moab Assassin. So this is an activated ability. When I use it, it's going to fire a special missile and do massive damage to a Moab class balloon, which is the big fuck off thing that comes on round 40. We should be there. We should have plenty of money by the time that comes around. I think we'll have enough for like another round. This one might be enough to get us there. If not, we'll be good on 38. Hopefully that means we'll have plenty of time for this to charge up. Yeah, we're good. We're chilling. Corey, what's your arm doing? The secret is, just off screen, is the top of my mic arm. And it's really comfortable if I lay my arm there and just stretch it out. This is V55, right? I wish I knew what that meant. I wish I was more in tune with my monkey self. I'm trying to return to monkey. Like I said, I'm rusty, man. It's been a while. I'm too out of the loop with monkey. But I've been seeing the shit they've been posting on socials. Yeah, got his ass. And now I've been roped back into monkey. You got the update from today? There was an update today? Shit. No, this is version 54. I ain't got no update. Is it on beta branch or something? I'm not running on the beta branch. If they have one for... I don't even have one for Bloons. No, I'm still on 54. Fuck! I looked away for 1 second. Ruined. Yeah, the servers are in shambles, lol. Not a good day to be a monkey. TBH. Okay. I think the wizard is a bad idea. The update was kind of bizarre. They added a new hero in this new update, right? They got like a little Spanish guy with a fencing sword. And some more He-Man bullshit or something like that. Not to say that He-Man is bullshit. But if I were to pick one franchise that I would want to collab with Bloons Tower Defense, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but like 4 to 5 times, He-Man, admittedly, not at the top of that list. Might pick a few things first before that. He-Man doesn't really scream monkey to me. But what do I know? Okay, Balloon Shooter, fine. Monkey Wizard, I think, is leading us astray. I think it's bad. We need close range things. You know what? I like the Adora skin, but I think the first time we did this, we were using Soda. And I think now knowing, too, that things cannot target outside of the range of the darkness, I think Soda is the way. Sword Mummy. Who said that? Who said those things loud and clear? Oh, that yellow one? Don't fucking remind. Do not remind me about that yellow one. That I will... Ninja Kiwi will rue the day they made my game crash in the middle of that Chimps run. Dishonoring your family? Oh, not the Mulan quote! Okay. We save up for Bomb Shooter. Now Loom. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about the hit Disney movie Mulan, not the short film Naloom that Jeremy made. Oh, barely any leakage. Look at that go. There's the reload. We're gonna put this on strong. Is an LM stream worth watching back? I skipped around a bit. Look, it's exactly what it is on the tin. You know? If you want to see Jemmy watch that, then yes. If you could not care less, then no. Thanks for your honest feedback, games. Now, if you ever... Now, listen. If you ever ask, hey, is that Blimby stream worth a rewatch? Alright? Just know that there are snipers positioned at various intersections all across both the US and internationally. And I'm not going to say what they're there for, but I will say they are going to pay very close attention to the answer to whether or not you should rewatch a Blimby stream. Okay? That's where all of the sub money goes, by the way. That's where all of the sub money goes into paying those snipers. It's not cheap. I am out thousands of dollars a day. But god damn it, do they do their job right? That was so fast. He was so fast, that yellow balloon. W Ames! Gifted a sub to Santa 89 to pay for the snipers. Better make the money worth then. Exactly. On's one pity bit going to the snipers. That's added to their paycheck. They get that bonus at the end of the year. The subs, I used to pay for them. The bits, that's their bonus. Flames. W Kelsey for the bit as well. W Kels. Okay, camo detection is gonna be a problem though. Camo detection is gonna be a problem. I could get a ninja. Ninja caltrops might actually be kind of nice here, considering I can only have a certain range to attack. I don't really like ninja caltrops, but like actually it might be kind of like sort of gas here. It might be like sort of kind of gas. Target camo because I need that. W just up for the one pride bit. W gaze. W gaze. Okay, we are slipping a lot. It might be worth it to get a glue gunner. Slow things down for Sada. But I gotta make sure I can get the Moab Assassin. W Kelsey. A Unigay. W gay penis bit. What does that mean? Alk buff Sada. Also true. Actually, I do like that better because I can also alk buff the turret as well. Can I sneak him here so that he's not on the corner? Might be a little too fat. Might be a little too long. Got that acidic mixture tip. My nickname in high school, by the way. I would like to do the Berserker Brew, but I don't think I can afford that and Moab Assassin. I mean, let's see. Well, actually, I might be able to. Yeah, I definitely can. I can make 3 grand in however many rounds we have left. Is that alcohol mauler? It's alcohol on everything. I mean, like, there's not enough range for me to put it so that it's just on Sada. I don't think I can put them on the other side of the track, can I? I can! Holy shit! Wait, 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 it goes all the way out there? Nice. Okay, never mind. Alk target's the closest thing to it. Well, it's got faster throwing, so it's going to keep everything going. It's hitting everybody. Okay, now we can get Mob Assassin. We're chilling. Gulp. We're fine. We're chilling. Bruce will only buff one thing. This is news to me. I played 400 hours in this game. This is the first time hearing about that. You're telling me Bruce only buff one thing? I've been playing 400 hours. Chat. I've been playing this game for 400 hours. I'm not lying. This isn't a bit. This isn't me being sarcastic and be like, I knew that this whole time. No. I didn't know that. 301 only buffs 2 of a tower attack slower than 3. I have 5 million XP on the Alchemist. I didn't know that. This is what I say. Bloons Tower Defense is one of those games. Bloons Tower Defense is one of those games where no matter how much you think you know about this game, I can guarantee you 30 more people know 10 times more than you. It's insane. Watching the community for this game is so incredibly humbling because you can think that you're good at this game even a little bit and then immediately you realize you know nothing about this game. You actually know nothing. You may have played for 400 hours. Guess what, buddy? Some person has played for like 4,000 and they think you're a child smashing in the sandbox. That's why I fucking love this game. I love it. Because, again, any other game, 400 hours might be a lot of playtime, but Bloons, there's so many like little things that just slip you by. It's crazy. Gotta be up early. Night all. Thanks, Corey. Godspeed, Ons! Godspeed! Night Ons kisses platonically. Okay. Well, with this insane knowledge that I have learned, which should not have taken me 400 hours to learn, by the way. We go again. We go again. And this time, I guarantee you, we get it. It's actually this. It's all or nothing. It's actually all this or I end stream. We actually win or I end stream and I end stream and I go get dinner as a sad little loser. I end stream, sad and decrepit, and we end it as if I'm just a little sad loser. I don't know. There's not a lot of synonyms for that. Not a lot of synonyms that hit as hard as sad loser. You know? I feel like that's got the appropriate amount of sting to it. Alright, we're gonna get him real snug in there. We're gonna get him real up. We're gonna get real nice close. Real up and close. Anyway, I think we can just fully get... So Sada, I think, does a shit ton of damage here. And I think we can just fully get the Alchemist up and going before we even get the bomb shooter. I kind of miss the Slaughter Home. Miss a little Minecraft. You're missing a little craft. Let's save up for this brew. I kind of miss Minecraft too. I've been staring at the Create Aeronautics mod. And I just kind of see it in my media feed every now and then. And I go, fucking hell. That'd be good. That would be good. I'd love to see you play that. If I ever... let me rephrase that. When I play that, it will be on stream. 100%. When I play Create Aeronautics, it will be on stream. Your brain in that game is unmatched. I do have the Minecraft autism. It is true. I do have the Minecraft autism. And I do think that with Create Aeronautics, it will be interesting. Because while I do have the Minecraft autism, I do not have the aeroplane and aeronautics autism. So having to create a plane from scratch is not something I'm capable of. So it's gonna be... To quote another source, it's gonna be like 5 911s the second I get behind the wheel. It's not gonna be good. It's all going down. It's all going down. No one's yelling timber though, because everyone's just screaming in terror. But I don't think I can justify doing a Create Aeronautics run until I can con aboard Ghost and Mark to join me in that. Okay, we can get the bomb shooter now. Me and my undiagnosed ADHD will take this burden. That undiagnosed is doing some heavy lift in there. Also, hi BG, how are you today? With Sada, you probably don't need Muller that much. I don't know. I feel like with the Moab is still going to absolutely run my cheeks. Sada, Brood, or not. I mean, Sada's still having a hard time stopping balloon leakage, TBH. So I don't know if Sada's going to be able to tank the Moab all by herself and just perma-brew. Not perma-brew, excuse me. Berserker brew. Hold on, you get camo detection, right? At some point? Okay. Can pop camo. Okay, you get it from the rip. Thought it was an upgrade. No. can get a dweller or something. Before I gotta go, brother. It's 2:35 a.m. But I'll catch you before Thursday. Have a great vacation. See you guys when you get back. Bye, Steve. Bye. Have a good time, Steve. Best of luck to you. Thing about Sada is that she does stuff, but also doesn't do anything entirely. Get a dweller or a STH. Dude, I'm not... Oof. Looking, my acronym game for Bloons is not up to snuff. It is not. Look, as you saw when I was going through the map, I've played a lot of Bloons. My acronym game is not up to snuff. You're gonna have to treat me like I'm a toddler in that way. Okay, pause. Let me take a second to think. What do I want? I mean, I guess I can just get a tack shooter. Like, the only thing that's really leaking right now is just, like, low strength balloons. Dwellers 3XX Mermonkey. Is there water on this map? Oh, no. Mermonkeys are bipedal. They get bipedal. Stupid! Mermonkeys are... They could be on land and water. That's not what bipedal means, Corey. I forget. I legend of balloon grinding nearby monkeys a small piercing increase. That's true. An Abyssal Warrior would work with Sada, right? This would buff Sada, which is nice. Obviously, this is what I'm going for now, but later, this would help buff Sada. Amphibious. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Hashtag rip. Hashtag rip. Okay. Oh, fuck. Didn't want to speed it up. Where can I put them? I have to keep them relatively close because they don't have a lot of range. Here would allow me to attack both things. You want us to cover some upper lane? Yeah. I don't want to get it here because then we're just not going to get this lane at all. Okay, we should be good for Mo Assassin at this point. We shouldn't have to get anything else. Okay, flag. I think we can risk speeding it up. What's Sada doing on pops? 5,000 balloons. Pause. Moab Assassin purchased. Alright. Now, brain needs to go into overdrive, and I need to think for a second here. I'm actually going to turn off auto start, so that way after the Moab round is over, I can pause and figure out what my game plan is post this. I missed my 2001 Chevy Cavalier that I blew up from lack of oil. That's the thing about cars. They need oil. Okay. Okay, that's not great. You don't love to see that. All right. Well, how do we prevent this? There's not a lot of good melee towers in this game. I think we gotta buy a mushy room. I think we gotta buy a mushroom here. And place something over here in the sun. I guess a tack shooter. Tack shooter is just... I feel like just feel good on this map because there's not a lot of options in terms of things that do a lot of damage in close proximity. I guess technically mermonkeys do as well. Mermonkeys actually kind of goated because they don't require being stuck in water, and they don't really care about the fact that they get a range down from being on land. I probably should have placed this on this side, but they love E. Go ahead and just do that now. We'll just mirror this. That way it'll pop all the leads early. Maybe a little save up for that. I'm going to my grandma's funeral, by the way. Lol, 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 lol. Didn't have to get blown up by a bazooka. How the fuck did you know? R.I.P. my granny, dude. She got blown up by a bazooka. I think about her every time I hit the hookah. Bars. Dude, allergies are a killer. BT dubs. You know what might be kind of swag? I don't understand how to use these towers since they've been added, but this might be a good opportunity. Is popping these little mushrooms over here and throwing a desperado because they don't want a lot of balloons and they don't want. Well, one path cares about a lot of balloons. One path cares about no proximity to towers. Man, it's nice having Board Ghost in chat when they don't have to do a ton of shit. I know. That's why I like being Board Ghost's friend. Because I get that opportunity all the time. Okay, Bragg. Dude. It's so swag. Do I want a monkey village? Get some jungle drums going. I could do some jungle drums, and I could do some jungle drums, and then I could get the camo upgrade tower for this, although that might be a little expensive. Because, like, I don't know if I want to get this when I could just get 2 damage upgrades. I guess I don't want Tidal Chill TBH, because I don't really have a lot of... And so to pop frozen balloons. And pop camo. 2 layers of balloons, Sacrificer. You now pop frozen balloons. She can, actually. Wait, pause. No, I think that's actually the schmoove.
What?
Increased range doesn't matter too much, but we want to get the jungle drums. Jungle drums will be helpful. Oh, this is the doll. This is the Moab round. Actually, pause. Will that... is it too late? I've already placed that village. We'll definitely want a relentless glue. True. True. I can place a glue gunner for free. I don't think I want to place. I think. I mean, we can go here with it. Yeah, I can't afford this. Can't afford Moab Blue either. I want to place a glue gunner for now. I'm not going to upgrade him because he was free to place. I meant for later. Yeah, he's free to place. So it didn't cost me any money. And I want to make sure I have him in the spot. I think I'm going to... I think I want to upgrade you. At least once here. Ice frames are larger and freeze balloons. I don't think that matters for the Moab around here. I'll get faster throwing. And then I'll use Tidal Chill. Why not? Okay.
Ring the bell.
Wait. Boom! Got his ass. All right, good. Now, how much is jungle drums? How much do I have to sink into this? Almost 3K. Let's go a little bit here and see if I have to worry about dying. We're holding pretty good. Okay. Well, blue is 3,000. I mean, before I get the village, I might upgrade my glue gunner a little bit here. What level is it? Level 11 that Sada gets the increased, yeah, inflicts damage to any balloons slow, immobilized, or taking damage. You'll need more camo for 42, I think. Can't get the radar scanner. You're probably right. It's better TT Evo. Yeah, jam. I need to get those things set up. I think I have them like baseline set up. You can get a foam. I could do a foam. Oh, I also still need some engineer XP. I forgot I did not have the Paragon for this guy yet. I never use Engies. Yeah. Where do I want to put him? Sure, we can go here. Fuck it. Oh, but he can't target here. Fuck, I forgot about that. What are you gonna do? Place the cleansing foam there, though. I have respect for how locked in you are. We're all just goofing and you're running Corey's army, monkey army like George Patton. We need some fucking generals for the war, Board Ghost. How the hell else are we taking down Tuvalu without some damn generals? This is training for our war tactics. We're learning from monkeys so we can train the squirrels. Also just goofing. Listen, man, there's different types of goofing. There's different types of gaffing. You guys should know this. You have your whimsy maxers, you have your goofins and your gaffins, okay? They're two different types. Goofing, locked in, gaffing, shooting the shit, okay? Two different types. Don't make me get the chart back down. I have no clue what Corey's doing, but I'm happy to be here. See, that's why I thought Bloons was going to be a fine end-of-stream game. Because we're just shooting the shit while I'm playing some Bloons. And I'm so happy to get somebody in here who, like, is Bloons pilled. Because Lord knows, despite how long I've played in this game, I don't do a good job at keeping up with the metas and stuff for this game. So much shit has just kind of passed me by. So it's kind of nice to get somebody in here that actually knows what they're talking about confidently. Anyway, I'm Vibe Jan. Okay, just announced I hate the rest of you. Why don't you? No. Let's see here. I defend the towers from Bloom since Flash was discontinued. Yeah, I was saying this earlier, Board Ghost. You weren't in stream at the time, but I was letting them know when we first started playing that you refused to believe I had as many hours as I did because you just did not know about modern day Bloons culture. Kind of seeing new players struggle with lower modes and maps. Dude, what's messed up about the Bloons community? What's so messed up is the fact that you're saying I'm a newer player, and I will agree with you. That's messed up when you think about it. How many other games exist where you can clock 400 hours into it and still be considered a newer player. Like, that's messed up. That's why the game's goated, though. Corey was talking about you earlier, Borgos. All bad. You guys get that part? Yeah. You know? Anyway, I think we're chilling here. This kind of is a sad thing to see. But I can start getting this upgraded, I think. I think we can afford this. Well, what level is Sada? Still 8. Okay. Okay, it actually might just be nicer to start slowing things down in this area. I went from blackboarding and intermediate to optimize expert chimps. That's kind of how I am. I think I'm towards the end of that gap in your play experience. Because, like, last time I started playing, I was blackboarding a lot of intermediate maps, and I started to dip my little toesies into expert mode. And I'm like, ooh, this is fun. I like optimizing. The one thing, though, that will stop me from being a blackboarder expert mode god in Bloons Tower Defense 6 is I hate micro. I hate micro with a passion. I can't sit there and micromanage the mortar towers and stuff. I just don't have that dog in me. Mad respect to the people who can do it. It's not me. It's not me, dog. You know? I can't do it. I don't know why earlier Corey had to make sure he didn't offend you about a song or something. Lol, I was a little checked out. Don't fucking bring that up, because he's gonna go and check my song tier list and see how low I put Daft Punk. Okay, don't bring that up. No fucking narcs, Ames. No narcs. I know this guy in real life. Forgot to say anything. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay, and let me be clear. I should have asked before I did this, but I from what I've heard, you do not go top path. For the most part, the glue gunner is the glue splatter. It's just better. Yeah, see? I know that much. Guess Mark's going on alone tomorrow. No, please. Wait. No, wait. No, boy, go stop behave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything bad about that bug. I promise. Poor Bonds. Yeah, man. Fucking Bondsinator's also taking the L for that one. Shane, the whole squad's gonna miss your funeral at the beach. No. Wait, board goes. Wait, hold on. Let me live. All right, glue splatter. We're good to go. Nice, huge. Stronger glue. More. I could stay for stronger stimulant too. Last even longer. I mean, that doesn't really matter too much. Are you gonna rate Bonds? Is she alive tonight? Oh, we can do that. I haven't checked in a minute. When I was originally gonna end the first time, I know she wasn't live, because I did check. I'm pretty sure Stim will make it worse. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't want to go for it. It's too expensive. It's gonna make things a little bit worse. And I feel like it's just doing its job, so there's no reason to futz with it. This guy, on the other hand, she's live. We can raise Bonds. I'll show you how to buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail it, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick it, erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick, rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip, unzip it now. Your pants. What? Who said that? Well, Corey, you killed it. Look. Saying words fast is not my problem. Saying words normally is my problem. It's crazy for the amount of oh my god. It is crazy the amount of times I can fuck up saying a simple sentence that I'm thinking of in my own brain. Yet when I read something like that, I can do it flawlessly with no mess ups. Who said that? Ooh, we can get Abyssal Warrior. I'm down. I could save up for Moab glue at this point. So I'm absolutely killing it with these camos. Get a girl. But I think I'm actually gonna do the village now. I'm gonna do the village. Ooh, wrong one. Upgrades. Jungle drums is gonna be 2050, which I'm a little shy of. Just get a 220. That's the plan. Actually gonna get the regrow upgrade now since we're fighting off the regrows. I don't need to mess around with nothing else. Good 220. I need the camo and merm for 78. Yeah. I really want to get the camo and merm because, you know, Sada's got the 13,000, almost 14,000 pops, but the merm has not been a slouch, right? So it's definitely gonna help. And look, this little guy, he's doing his damnedest down here. And I could maybe get another one to do the same thing on this side. But if I were to do that, so this little cleansing foam here removes the camo at this location. And I think this is kind of the farthest out he can target because of the darkness over here and here, which means he would cleanse here. And by the time the balloons get cleansed, they're almost already out of this guy's range anyway. Holy shit, we have so much money. What the hell?
What? Ring the bell.
Explode. Nice. 4,105. We're almost there. You beauty. Okay. What is Ring of Fire? Damage many more balloons with deadly Ring of Flame instead of attacks. Question is, where do I go from here? I don't really want the upgrade on this. I need 25 grand to get your tier 5, which service not limited listening really has a person nearby monkey, which would be nice. TB8. Hey Corey, potential fun idea. 1 year after going live for us, Board Gamers live chatter for the first time, 12-hour streams with friends with a wheel again. Chisel down that subathon timer. 1 year after going live for us, BGL chatter for the first time, 12-hour streams with friends. That would be in August, I think will be my 1 year back to streaming. I could do that. I'd be down. Get another wheel. Wheel. I would definitely be down to do that. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, I won't have any more debt. I won't have any more subathon debt by the time that comes around. I have a plan. I have a plan to start eliminating the subathon debt more regularly. I cannot discuss this plan now, but when I discuss this plan, it'll be a good plan. It'll be a great plan, even. It'll be the greatest plan we've ever seen. Except actually it'll be a good plan. It'll be a good plan. It'll be a good plan. It'll be a good plan and not me pretending that it's a good plan, you know, like normally. But regardless of whether or not, Arglue and Strong, please. You're so right, King. You're so right. Monarch, whatever. But regardless of whether or not I still have subathon debt by that time, dude, allergies are killing me. My nose is so clogged. I'd still be a good fun plan, I think. What do I even want? I'm kind of chilling right now. Thought is it going absolutely crazy mode with it? I guess we can get something right here since all these balloons are getting frozen right there. It'd be a cool yearly long thing. Cool. It would be a cool yearly thing long term, but I understand if not doable. I mean, that would be doable if I know it's coming up. You know. What would be good here? I mean, we could just go crazy tack zone style on them. What do I think? What are we struggling with? Not much at the moment. We're just gonna go crazy tack zone on him. I can't help it. I love the tack spitter. What can I say? The tack shooter. What can I say? I'm addicted. What can I say? I got an addiction. Be fine until 62, I think. Love to hear it. Absolutely rinse that Moab. Here we go. The camo's going in. But the camo also getting absolutely rinsed. You love to see it. It's just so satisfying. It's ASMR. It's ASMR is what this game is. It's so satisfying. My brain loves it. My brain loves hearing all the little pops and all those little sound effects. Seeing all the little lights and colors. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It is fun to watch these entire clumps of balloons just get stuck here because of the relentless glue stunning them over and over and over again. Because this thing does not have the popping power to take care of it. Look, we got a bunch of money. And we can slide them a little bit. Level up! Monkey knowledge point! Level 140! Huge! Level up. Okay, this is the moment we're all been waiting for. Bomb is just doing hitbox shenanigans. It's doing what Bomb does best. It's doing its bombed up best. Okay, I think we're chilling. I think I'm going to save my money for another, this round on the next one. And then we can, hash out a game plan for 62. We're going to spawn away from the tower so I wasn't hitting the balloons at all. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. There's a lot of weirdness with hitboxes. It does feel like it. Okay. 61. Yeah, buddy, you do your best. You get at it, man. I mean, this tack shooter's been shredding. It's already almost 10,000 pops. That's pretty good. Okay. 62. Refresh my memory on 60. There we go. Is this the ceramic wave? Is this the wave with the fucking bunch of ceramic? You need more for 63, I think. 63, the ceramics wave. 62 has 2 F Moabs. Ooh. I feel like we're good, though. I mean, I guess I shouldn't waste just 10 or 11, almost 12k sitting in my pocket for no reason. Does it mean? Yeah, okay. We're tanking it. Let me see them fortify Moab. I'm gonna put it on slow-mo. Just in case I need to use a soda. Hold on. How does this first ability work again? Do I know? Oh, maybe times over. That's what I thought. The warrior might just with 63 though. You're talking about the slash, uber slash maneuver. All right, this fortified Moab ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. It's a buster, and I bust busters. That's my whole thing. That's not the button I meant to press. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That was not the button I meant to press. That was not the button I meant to press. I meant to hit 2, but I hit 3. I fat fingered it. I hit 3, meant to hit 2. These things happen.
Ring the bell.
Wait, no, scratch that. It's changed! I know it's changed! It's changed! It's changed! It thought I wasn't gonna notice. It thought I wasn't gonna notice, and I was gonna hit the right button, and then it was gonna be the wrong thing. But no, I did notice that you switched it on me, you scoundrel game. That the thing that was the second button is now the third button, and vice versa. Cannot get me. I'm too smart for your tactics. I'm too smart and observant. Boom, got the fortified out the way. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, it is very fun to see the thing like appear here and then shoomp outwards. Come on, you got it, buddy. I believe in you. Yeah! Of course, Thursday, the last day of Board Gamers Live this week. It is. Thursday is the last day we will be live on Board Gamers Live. I will be going live with Mark over there. We're going to be doing a bunch of wavelength. And maybe some special code names. Tomorrow is not. Tomorrow we will be live with BlimbyIsntHere, which will be very fun. Very excited. Okay, 63. 63. We have 13 grand to work with. So we ain't no paupers here. We got mad money. Mad monkey coin. Notably different than monkey money. What do I want to use? Pause. Second. I'm so excited for late. Maz and Thero arrive. That's all Maz. On God. On God, that's all Maz. I'm pretty sure this is the wave that the dense ceramics come. The giant waves of ceramics. And if I remember, it's a bunch of ceramics with something else that's just like normally pasted in between. Before Board Gamers Live. No links to chat, please. How do I want to take care of ceramics? Oops, let me ban myself. Thank you, Ames. That is a noble thing to do in this situation. Yeah, that's fortification, not ceramic. Oh, upgrades. I mean, could I do... Nope, that's tax shooter. I want to look at bomb shooter. Could we do recursive? I mean, the increased range is a bit of a waste, but recursives would do a shit ton of damage in an area. Would blow up a bunch of those cerams. Normally, the things I would normally do with cerams are a little tough with this map. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Let me check something. Problem is, I would like to get the recursive clusters. These right here would do pretty good against the ceramics. But there's not a good position I could place them. So I think what I'm going to do, we are going to upgrade these. Can I sneak in one recursive cluster somewhere? I could do it here, and this would actually give benefit to the range upgrade. Over so that the Berserker Brew doesn't go on him. Yeah, now we're talking. Alright. I probably should have did top path bomber, but c'est la vie. Let's rip it. That was terrifying, but it seemed to work out in the end. Okay, swag! Swag! We did not die a horrible death. That's what I wanted to see. I don't think there's any upgrades we want here, right? W swag. W swagging. Get these upgrade over here. I'm gonna play around. I'm only gonna do this one right now. I want to learn how this monkey works. I think this is the newest one they've added. And it just never makes any sense to me. I think I want the bottom path. And I don't think I want the top path. Because he's always going to be by Bloons because of where he is positioned. And camo detection would be nice. A chance to crit? We're slowly but surely making our way through this.
This one already suffered. You cannot hide.
It does feel like he's doing nothing, which is awesome to see. Ooh. Shotgun hit release shrapnel can even knock back Moabs is nice. That would stall the Moabs out longer, which would mean that this would have a better chance of taking care of the blender. And also when lives are lost, weaker balloons only take 1 life each for a short time. That's also kind of swag. Because that means when we leak a little and we don't have our poise pad, we're good to go. Dude, we're on the funny number one. We're on the funny number round. And just like that, it's gone. Like the crisp dew of an autumn morn. It does not stay around for long. Because the most beautiful things in life are not meant to last. Most beautiful things in life passes by in the blink of an eye. Because beautiful things were not made to last. Oh, another funny number, 6-9. Whoa, dude, yes, yes, another funny number. We done it. We're so back. Okay. I don't even know if this upgrade is going to be good, but I'm going to go for it and see what happens. This is the funny number. Dude. No notes will be thank you. Have a nice day. Dude, actually, the funny number is 23, Skidoo. Or just 23. 23 is the funny number. Who remembers 23, Skidoo? All my 1920s kids be laughing at that one. Okay, it seems like he has gotten a lot more pops all of a sudden, which is awesome. I'm gonna put you on strong. Thought we can knock back some ups for me. And we'll see how it goes. You do be popping, which is good to see. How's this gonna go? Oh, yes, this is what I like to see. Stalled that one out long enough for it to get into the blender. It also did a pretty decent amount of damage to it, too. It does it. Oh, shit!
Ames has the biggest take-on horde, worth a whopping $30. Live, laugh, love board gamers.
Live, laugh, love board gamers! W. Ames! Thank you for the 30. I appreciate you. Live, laugh, board gamers indeed. I think that is a motto that we all should live by. I think that is a motto we should all live by. Thank you so much, Dono. I appreciate you. You can unban yourself from putting the link in chat earlier. Happy vacation. Get a nice trinket or something. That's going straight to the icy cream budget. There's a very good ice cream place where we go that's so fucking good and has so many icy cream, and that will be enough to make sure I'm getting icy cream throughout the trip. So thank you, Ames. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna have to feel guilty when I tap in the old Blimby funds to get icy cream on vacation anymore. I can get that icy cream loud and proud. Oh shit. Oh shit, hold on. 1 second. Okay, we're chilling. Nice! I think we've done it, gamers, by the way. We're going pretty crazy mode with it. So I don't think anything's gonna be taking us out. I'm gonna put another guy here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. And I think we're gonna be chilling.
For the soul. This one already. Ring the bell. You cannot hide from
Okay, this guy's starting to pop like crazy now. Almost have enough to afford that upgrade on this guy. I don't think we're going to need it, but it would be nice to have it. And we're definitely going to be able to afford it. I like stalling the Moabs as long as possible. I don't think it'll be as good to have 2 of these stalling, but I don't know which side. I think it's going to come from this side on round 80. Boom. I was going to go to this hot dog stand earlier that apparently has killer milkshakes, but I didn't. But maybe I'll go tomorrow for this ice cream talk. There's no bad time for icy cream. There's no bad time. I got some icy cream in my freezer. I will be enjoying icy cream after dinner. Okay? Watch me a little Game Changers. Eat me a little dinner. Eat me a little icy cream. Wake up tomorrow. Take care of my day-to-day tasks. Get ready for BlimbyIsntHere Board Gamers Live crossover stream. Hello? And then afterwards, start packing for vacation. Because I refuse to pack Friday. I refuse. I'm not going to do it. My ADHD brain, I almost always save all of my packing for the night before. And when I say the night before, what I really mean is the morning of. I will not be doing that this time. I will be packing. Release a Blimby on a Wednesday. I'm excited. It's the beautiful thing about Blimby's schedule. Blimby's schedule is very flexible with enough time in advance. So when he knows that we have 2 guests coming on Board Gamers Live, he can make it work. This is very good. What flavor of icy cream? Just that's the most beautiful part about this icy cream shop is they have so many custom flavors that it's you can't justify getting the same flavor every time. You have to get something new. So it'll be 7 days of 7 different icy creams. I'm very excited. I mentioned this on Board Gamers Live, but I always figure out what Mark's getting, and then I'll always like he'll always like be very nice and ask me if I want a taste of it, and I always say yes because Mark, not only does Mark also do the same thing where he tries to get a different flavor each time. I'll maybe double up if I really like a flavor and I want to have it a second time. Mark always gets a different flavor, and he always gets insane flavors that are ridiculous. So it gives me a chance to try them. What do you have at home, though? Oh, sorry. At home. At home, I got drumsticks. I also got vanilla ice cream with a bunch of, like, topping stuff I could put on it, but I'll probably just have a drumstick. I ate all of my chocolate mousse tracks. I'm very sad. Okay, I got 12K dollary dues. Right? Is there anything worth spending it on? Get a super monkey for the love of the game. Move for 400. What? I'm sorry? When was I able to do that? You mean I've done this entire map, and at any point I could have done that? Fucked up, man. Caramel drugs are my kryptonite. I like the fudge ones. I'm a big hater of caramel. I hate caramel. Do not like it. Combos, ice cream shops. Let's go! We've done it! Ice cream shops are cute shaped birthday cake. I love birthday cake ice cream. It is very good. Fucking love caramel. Could not be more different. Could not be more different. I cannot stand caramel. No thank you. No fwickin' thank you, dude. No fwickin' thank you. L Streamer.